drink of this. Oh. Cool. Fire water. Lovely. Alright, hello. I know this is a bit of a late video, but I want to talk about Kero again. The reason why is because something happened recently. He announced a certain victory, I guess. Well, he says victory, I say otherwise. But I don't know. I mean, let's see what he says. Let's see. Moving forward, Kero the Wolf.
I want to talk about something. The question is, why? Why did I come back? I always knew this was a suicide mission. I always knew a lot of people were not going to listen to me.
Okay, Kero, I'm going to say this again. Nobody fucking believes you. Okay? Nobody believes your bullshit. I after like uploading my last video, I kind of stewed on it a little bit, and I kind of recounted the things that were in those sadist leaks. In particular, certain members of that group, Wolf, who in my mind is in a Cuban prison right now, and I hope he stays there in Minecraft. But don't piss on my hand and tell me it's rain. But anyway, carry on.
But during those 2 years I was gone, I had a lot of regret at not saying anything when I left the community.
But you didn't leave the community, did you? You posted on Patreon. I've said this in the last video. Don't bullshit and don't lie.
Coming back was my way of getting to speak after all of this time. I only came back to say what I needed to say.
By the way, I tried to make a comment on this in the last video, but this is something I kind of learned. When you watch this video, he always looks to the left, and I kind of picked up on this. I wanted to look into it, and I found out by listening to a specialist in body language. The reason why a lot of people look left is being very careful in what you want to say. You always look to the left. He looks to the left before he starts talking. When he starts talking, he says what he wants to say, looks back to the camera. But there you go.
I needed closure. I knew me coming back would get a lot of attention.
Well, no fucking shit!
And, you know, between the two videos, my goal was to get 100K. And boy, did I surpass that with flying colors. And this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the biggest figureheads in our community promoting those videos. I want to thank Majira and Beta for helping promote my videos. They got tons of...
Does this mean that he has Google alerts to his name? He's aware of people talking about him. It's a bit like the Mundane Matt thing. He knew people were talking about him because he had Google alerts set to his name, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Views and the message got out there. I wanted to have people hear my side of the story, and I also wanted to tell people to stand up for themselves and the fandom when it came to cancel culture. And with over 130,000 views and climbing,
This is it even considered cancel culture if you've been caught doing something wrong? Like, could you say that O.J. Simpson stuff was that cancel culture? Like, you know what I mean? It just seems a bit, you know, like a bit of a cop-out to say, oh, it's cancel culture.
let's say I achieved my goal. So, I want to say again, thank you. Now, Majira, initially when I tweeted you, I meant to say a simple response. I never meant to say what I said. I may dislike you now, but you didn't deserve that. I lost control of my emotions, and I'm sorry. I don't hate Mersuiters. They're just as part of the fandom as everyone else. I even covered that in my video too, so if you want...
I just want to step in here to kind of explain something. He used the term Mersuiters, and what Mersuiters are is basically someone who has sex with the fursuit on.
Disgusting!
Jesus.
Go check it out. Now, Beta.
Beta Bear!
You really surpassed my expectations, and I want to say thank you. The community post I made was to give you two choices.
Why does it feel like I'm watching like a video that a CEO would send out to his employees? or something like, well done, John Smith. You've exceeded my expectations by selling X amount of product A. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like you done well, but
It's funny how people try to gatekeep in this community. You're in no position of power. Neither is Majira. You're just two people who get over emotional really fast. And you rely on your fans to comfort you and do what... You're just two people who get over emotional.
What's that? Hang on, whoa. Majira Strawberry, Papa Barks. God. He wants the views, stop giving him views, I'm angry. I think this is the only time where I'll ever agree with a furry. But we give it to him, don't we? We give him the views. We give him that online internet traffic. Personally, I just wanted to watch his back video and just see what kind of bullshit he was spewing out. And it seems like, yeah, it's the same shit that he was spewing out the last time when this whole thing came out. Am I surprised? A little bit. Maybe not.
And in a way, you're a slave to your fans. You're so afraid of saying anything that might upset them because you want to keep your own little private army.
Who the fuck is this dude? Like, I'm not defending the furry, but the fact, like, how fucking, like, how, what? Oh, you're a slave to your own viewers. I'd rather be a slave to my viewers than a fucking Zeus sadist, puppy killing, animal fucking furry. Let's listen to that one more time. How?
And in a way, you're a slave to your fans. You're so afraid of saying anything that might upset them because you want to keep your own little private army.
What is he fucking saying?
I want this community to be amazing, but we can't have that if we always have these divisions. Even if one person watches those videos and decides to stand up to the hate in our community, I'm happy. I truly am.
But what is that hate revolving around? It's the hate towards you is the whole Zoo Sadist leaks. You were a part of a group that partaken and distributed indecent material. It's interesting how you, because I noticed this in the last video, you talk about Snake Thing and saying how he got arrested for some of the things he did. And he was tried in the court of law and was found guilty because of those things. But you don't talk about Zephyrs or what about Woof? Did you talk about Woof? You didn't talk about Woof before, did you?
My goddamn soul. Just a glass of beer.
I'm getting a bit too. Let's watch the video.
If I can reach out to someone and make a difference, I'm glad. I achieved my goal in that. That's all I wanted to do by coming back. So, again, thank you for proving my point, and thank you for helping me achieve my goal. Now, to my fans, I know this is sad news for you to hear, and in a perfect world, I would come back and stay, but this isn't truly what makes me happy anymore. Actually, I feel like this would be better if I brought on someone else to talk. 1 second.
Oh,
hey guys.
Fuck off. I can't believe he just did that. I thought he was going to bring on someone else or someone to talk, not his fucking persona.
I just want to say that I love all of you. I want to say thank you for supporting me over the years. Thank you for making me feel welcome and appreciated. And I will never forget that. I just don't...
Imagine if you were an animal and you saw this walking up to you with a throbbing hard erection. I would be terrified. I wouldn't know what the hell was going on.
This isn't me giving up on my channel, it's letting go. It's honestly really hard for me to say goodbye. Just because I'm not Kero anymore doesn't mean I'll be gone for good. I will always be here in one form or another.
Unfortunately. Like, what is this video? Like, what is this inspirational shit that he's trying to spew? Like, if you look back at the origin or the beginning of this whole thing, he denied it. He denied about the whole Iranian super hackers. He denied about the whole chat logs and everything. But he just always changed his story over and over and over again. Whenever he gets challenged on it, he always changes it.
I know you guys will make this community great. Stand up for yourself and others. Don't take crap from anyone.
You don't take crap from it. Is that why you're getting bullied off YouTube?
Do you see someone getting hurt from cancel culture? Or just in general being bullied? Don't be afraid to stand up and say something.
Well, what are they going to do? They can't change what was already said and done in those chat logs, Kero. They can't go back and unless they use inspect element, which is what you're saying has been used in those chat logs. I went to refresh my memory. I went down, memory lane, as a nicer way to put it. But when you talk about chopping the heads off puppies and fucking their skulls and molesting children in those chat logs, my respect for people that do that shit hit right down to the fucking core of the earth. I have no respect for someone who participates in that sort of behavior, and that's why you are getting cancelled.
All it takes is a pebble to start a ripple. But if a few more people stand up with you, you'll create a wave. Over the next few days, I will be releasing some Patreon content to you guys.
Oh, you're actually admitting that you post on Patreon? You're actually admitting it now? Cool, yeah, because I'm sure people have picked up on that over the course of the 2 years that you've been off the internet, you've been posting on Patreon. Yeah, interesting, that, isn't it?
Because I know they're videos that you will all love. I will be somewhat active on Patreon to keep Kero alive. I still have many ideas for videos, and I want to try different things while
Pull the plug.
I figure out what I want to move on to next. And to the big question, no, I will not be deleting my Twitter and YouTube. I feel like I made...
That's a shame. I thought I was having a really good day until then.
An impact for the better here, and those will always serve as a reminder of that. So, yes, here I am taking my leave from YouTube, but on my own terms this time.
I don't think anyone wants to stand for someone who participates in that behavior, like the one I mentioned earlier in the video. But I think a lot of furries out there have a lot more self-respect to not stand for someone who does that, and that's saying something.
You just have to believe in yourself. I had this song going through my head the past week. Even if I take the fall and lose it all, I'm my own hero, and I know that I will become something new. You can be your own hero. Fight for what's right, even though the world may be against you. Like I said, I will always be in this fandom.
When you came back, crawling out of the dregs of depravity back onto this site, there's one song that I had in my head.
I will take vengeance upon mine enemies.
One form or another. So, may we meet again.
Never. 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 Like, what is this whole sentimental shit? Like, are we forgetting, like, what he was accused of and what was going on? Like, what is this shit? This whole thing is bollocks. This dude, man. Like, need I remind people what he said? Sorry for not responding last night. I passed out, but yeah, I'm okay with necro stuff if it's not that bloody. But I'm totally against killing for sex. I only do it with roadkill. Wow, he's a Casanova, isn't he? I'm okay with humping a 4-month-old. But, I mean, let's have a look at some of the other stuff that was talked about. Let's have a look at what... So, Zephyus Riven there, that's what I was talking about. Newborn, snake thing. Hee. I like that a lot. I absolutely love puppies. For fuck's sake! I've been hilt deep inside of a 12-week-old pup. 3 puppies died on my cock. How can you say that with a straight face? And he winks like it's cute. 3 puppies died on my cock. Proof? Teasing? Hot. That is absolutely amazing though. God damn. Really hot. Snake thing. I have videos and pictures of the fun times. Mer. (3). Wags. You're hot. (3). Duh, that means a lot to me. What is this conversation? It's 4 o'clock in the morning and they're talking about fucking puppies. As you do. You know, as if it's normal. Oh, Jesus. Zephyus playing too much with puppies. Snake thing, you're amazing to a great person with something amazing common likings. And oh my, you like Crush? Yes, Strangling and more. I don't like Crush at all. too much, though it depends really on the mood for it. Snake Thing giggles. What? Tane, Dick. Is he localish or nah? Like, this is all in the chat logs. Just, I'm feeling physically sick. Ember, just sneak her in. We'd have to drug her so she's docile anyways. Sleepy dog mates. Snake Thing, what'd you drug her with? Oh well. Oh my, I knew you were darker than I originally thought. Semicolon P. I didn't even bring any of this up first. Oh my.
Here's the gun. What? Here's the doctor's note. Just fucking do it. It's time.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want people to kind of remember what was said in those chat logs. Maybe I could do a video on what was talked about in those chat logs. And yeah, I feel I'm just going to end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, and you're a new viewer, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, a comment. You know the drill. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, see you, bye.